Hi friends, my name is Taddy. I am the founder of Moon Sign Creative, which is an astrology and art-based community. I am also an astrologer, so I offer birth chart readings. If anyone is interested in birth chart reading, the link for that is down below. So I am so excited about talking about Moon in Gemini or Gemini moons, and this has been a long awaited video. This has taken a while to film, but I'm so excited to delve into this series, and this is the last of the series for the moon signs, and soon I'll get into rising signs or your ascendant sign. If you want to support the channel at all and you want to donate, the link for that is down below. You can buy me a coffee on Kofi if that is something you want to do. The link for that is down below, so thank you in advance. And also, my astrology and art-based community is on Patreon, so if you just want to join a really fun community and make some friends just talking about astrology and art for the full moon and new moon, the link for that is down below and you can go check that out. So what is your moon sign? Let's talk first about what your moon sign is. Your moon sign is how you like to be nurtured. It is your inner self. It is your feelings. It is how you react to situations. It is how you like to be cared for, and sometimes it's known as the part you hide from other people. A lot of the time, sometimes people can see that because it's a very emotional place. So I am really excited to delve into Gemini moons and Moon in Gemini people, because honestly, they are so fascinating to me. I have so many Gemini moon friends and I love just learning so much from them. One of the things I love about Gemini moons is that they're so witty, they're so funny, they love information, they are lifelong learners, they constantly need stimulation from around them, they constantly need more information, so they make lifelong learners. They honestly know so many random facts that you would not even believe. They are able to absorb information so easily, so rapidly, and they are able to share this with others. This is why they make amazing teachers, amazing journalists, amazing authors, because they are able to really distill this information in a very inviting, fun way. So I really love this aspect of Gemini moons. Another great thing to consider with Gemini moons is they just need variety. They need a lot of variety. They lead fast-paced lives. They want a lot of stimulation. It's very hard for them to sit down sometimes and to just de-stress. They need to remind themselves to rest. They need to remind themselves of just taking that time for themselves and doing what they can for themselves. And this could just be like listening to a podcast or listening to music. I do recommend meditation if they're able to do meditation. Journaling is something I highly recommend for them, because they need that. They need words. They love words. They are ruled by Mercury. Geminis are ruled by Mercury. So they just kind of need either another person to bounce things off with and ideas off with. They sometimes need someone there to really understand what they're feeling or what they're going through, because it's a moon sign placement. Sometimes for analyzing their own emotions or feelings, they might just be very up in their head about it. They might not even know what they're feeling because they're so much, they're trying so hard to intellectualize everything. They're trying so hard to see the reason behind everything. And that is really difficult with emotions. So what I always recommend for them is to leave themselves voice notes of what they're feeling, and maybe just talking to themselves and talking it out if they can't find a person to like talk it through with. So this is something that I think is super important for them to do. I also think just journaling allows them to really process what they're feeling and going through, and allow them to really understand, okay, what are the emotions that they are uncovering right now. Another thing that I love about Gemini moons is that they can go off into random tangents in conversations. Sometimes 5 hours can go by and you know, you're with the Gemini moon and you're like, oh my gosh, okay, I don't know what happened, but I'm so entrenched and engulfed in this conversation. And I love that aspect of Gemini moons, because they are there for a ride. They're there to take you on this ride in terms of this intellectual pursuit of knowledge, and just in terms of what they're thinking, and you're just like always amazed by how their mind works. Gemini moons have this deep interest in human behavior and of other people. I really see them as always wanting to understand how people are thinking and trying to absorb it, to understand it. They are always so interested in human dynamics, human behavior, and I can always see them studying this topic or really learning more as to what interests them, because they're such social people. They need that stimulation from others. They need other people. Because Gemini is the sign of the twins, they need another person there sometimes in partnerships, in terms of just, you know, bouncing ideas off with, in terms of processing their emotions, in terms of just friendships. They need a variety of friendships too, I should mention that. So sometimes they have very deep friendships, sometimes they just know of people and they have like a lot of connections and a lot of different friends, because they're very friendly people, and they're very inviting and lively, and they want that activity. They want to know everyone. They want to know and connect with everyone, because in the end I see Gemini moons as really seeing the connection that people have with one another. They really see that everyone is human and everyone has this perspective, and they want to learn about it so much. Gemini moons can be a bit impulsive. They can make very impulsive decisions, or it could be very difficult for them to make a decision. So sometimes what I recommend for them is to, you know, message a friend if they are having trouble with a decision, or just writing out the pros and cons before making that snap decision, or just, you know, sometimes they do need to live life on the edge and like make those spontaneous decisions. But I think they have to understand with decisions, a lot of decisions are reversible. Sometimes you can, you know, if you're buying something randomly, you can always just return it if you need to. So I think understanding which decisions are reversible, which ones aren't, that's very important for them to consider. A Gemini moon really needs a very intellectually stimulating partner, someone that keeps them on their toes, someone that always is spontaneous or is very interesting, or that they can like talk to for hours. So they need a partner that is able to really excite them, that really is down for anything, that is down to try something new. They need an open-minded partner, because they themselves are very open-minded, and you know, they're not gonna be like, it's very hard to pin a Gemini moon down if that partner is very closed-minded or very, I would say, boring in a way. They need someone that is exciting, that is there for their ride of those tangents, in terms of listening to them as an active listener, as well as like being able to engage in that dialogue. Growing up, Gemini moons could have felt unheard. Like they could have felt like it was hard for them to have their voice, or it was hard for them to have a choice. And that is kind of what they're trying to nurture themselves with and do during their life, because maybe they felt very trapped in their living situation. Maybe growing up they felt very trapped, or maybe growing up they felt like people weren't actually listening to what they were saying. So they've learned how to communicate with a lot of people, but their difficulty from making those choices and decisions stems from them feeling trapped as a kid and not having a say, not having that voice. And now they use their voice to really, you know, be heard. And I think it's about embracing this aspect of themselves. I think this is a very beautiful placement, and knowing that they are no longer, hopefully they're no longer feeling trapped, right? And knowing that they have that control of their choices and decisions is something that is very important to them. Let me know if that resonates with you. Gemini moons can be always so absorbed in their thoughts. They are always trying to intellectually analyze their emotions before they sometimes just don't know what they're feeling, right? They need something to funnel what they're actually feeling and really tune into it, and sometimes that takes a few conversations. I think if Gemini moons have a partnership in terms of a business partnership, they really need someone very decisive. They need someone who loves their ideas, who has more of those practical matters at hand, someone maybe with more earth placements, because that can really help them stay grounded and stay consistent. So in summary, what I love about Gemini moons is that they are so fun, they are flirty, they are really, really amazing to have deep conversations with, just any kinds of conversations with. They are just so intelligent, they are a wealth of knowledge, they're super cunning, they are super charming, so beware of their charm. And I will say that I just love learning from Gemini moons. I think they make amazing friends and they're amazing people to have around and just to have that energy. So let me know if that resonates with you. Please send this to your Gemini moon friends. Let them know that you see them, that you love them. Please comment below if this resonated with you and if you would like to see more of my videos. And you can follow along for all of my series. But yeah, if you're interested in booking a birth chart reading with me, you can do so with the link down below. And if you would like to join an astrology and art-based community and feel seen and heard and validated in a very safe space and just make a lot of friends, online friends, then come join down below. You can check the Patreon link over there. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think. I just want to say the universe has your back, and with peace and love, take care.